This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Armstrong. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Florida State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Of course, the Seminoles come in a very motivated team. They were hammered by Miami by 3 touchdowns a year ago in this rivalry game. Part of a dismal season overall. So they are hungry to show they're a much better outfit against their rivals today.
Yeah, absolutely. They really want to put that entire season behind them. And no better example of having an opportunity than in a rivalry game against Miami. Big opportunity to have a springboard win for the Noles.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The shotgun running play call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. So Miami's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Well, let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Nowhere to run. No corral him for no gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
Again, makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Florida State. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Makes a quick catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul.
You cannot make... Sack with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags a quick throw. Physical run earns the first down.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we can talk about this happening? A throw to a fullback to pick up the first down. The defense completely forgot about it.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Seminoles. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Here's the second down play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Throwing off play action. Pass complete on a crossing route.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks free with room to run. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Now they call a run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Takes a deep shot on the move. Pass caught down at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. The Noles with 1st and 10 here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime.
Gutsy call here by this offensive coordinator to keep it on the ground on this 3rd down, but he picks up the first. Good hard running from the back.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And the single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Noles. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Well, makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The offense now operating in empty. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. It's a draw play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw again. And this one is caught. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the Canes are looking to keep this drive going.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's 3rd down coming up. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down here for this offense. Grab made by the tight end. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. And the Seminoles keep the football on the move. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Florida State. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
31, Miami, 3.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. A draw to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Has the first down and more. He's in the clear. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here.
Let's go! Let's go!
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the Noles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that. And
he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the kick is up and good. On a point to their lead.
That makes the score Florida State 45, Miami 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Quick throw to the left. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game, giving up that sack earlier. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth it.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Leaning on the run game here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to...
Touchdown, Florida State. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Spins away from the defender. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. Pass broken up, but a flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.